It's Miss Sandy, and today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Santa and his reindeer. So please have your pencil. As you saw, I was using a pen because it doesn't work as well for the camera, but you saw that I messed up his head. So I had to tear a piece of paper out and make a new one. So also have your eraser, whether it's on the top of the pencil or side, it doesn't matter as long as there's an eraser. And so, if you choose to use a pen, keep in mind that you might make mistakes, so just be aware of that. And please leave a thumbs up if you enjoy the video, definitely subscribe if you're new to the channel, and yada yada yada. Yeah. So right now it is actually Christmas Eve as of this moment. So this is why I chose to do a Christmas Eve draw. So let's get started. So you're gonna want to start over here in this area on the left. You're gonna make a line straight. I don't know why the camera's doing this, and if it's annoying, I'm sorry. But the camera's been acting up a lot lately. So, oh dang it. I'm sorry about the camera, guys. Dang. I'm just gonna do this so that it won't act up as much, probably. So when you draw your straight line, then you're gonna go and mirror that. Oh, and we're starting on the sleigh. Sorry, I forgot to mention. So you got that. It's facing to the left. And then you go down, copy the same, and you make this little thing. I'm not really sure what to call it, but okay, so this is like the kind of the railing of the sleigh done. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna like make the bottom part of the sleigh. And if you want, you can like make this little S C yeah. It just makes it kind of look cool. Just like kind of like signifies it's Santa's sleigh. So then you're gonna make these two little things that are sticking out of the sleigh. And then you're gonna make like the very bottom of the sleigh. You just copy the same on the other side. Okay, and then you're gonna draw this whole thing, and you'll see what that is later, because now we're gonna draw the sack, and the sack is pretty straightforward. It's just this big hump. These little things. And you can add little lines. I'm going to see if I can put the camera back up here. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to draw actually Santa. And Santa is going to be holding a harness, so a lot of people might think it's hard, but it's actually not that hard. So first we're going to draw the back, like a little curvy line. We're going to draw this little thing that's like the collar. We're going to draw his arms, and the arms are kind of a little tricky. You do this. You make a little, I don't know what that thing's called. It's like on your sleeve where you bend down. If it's too long. Now we're going to draw the hands. So I'm going to put the camera a little closer. so you can see it a little better, hopefully. So now we're going to draw this little thumb. Okay. And then we're just going to draw these little fingers behind it. And I know this doesn't look that good now, but we're actually going to draw like he's going to be holding harnesses. So like right here, you see he's holding like harnesses. And then we're just going to go like this. And then we go down. Make the other side of the collar. And then we go out and make the belt. And you can just end it like right there. I'm just going to fill in the belt because it's black. Okay. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to do the other hand. So kind of like that because it's on the other side. If you saw the barn owl video, the wings were not going to be facing the same way. They're going to be facing out. The inside was going to be facing on the outside when it was flapping its wings. Okay, so now we're ready to draw the head. And the head was the part I messed up on. So it's like that. I did not do a very good job on the hat. I'm sorry, but I can do a better job on this one. So what you're going to do is you're going to make these little squiggly lines right here. And you're going to make a big bushy beard with a mouth. I just kind of like to do that little line because it's like makes him look happy. The ear, the nose, the rest of the head. And if you want, you can do glasses. Put the camera back up here. And then you can draw the little lines, the little dots for the eyes. And then we can draw the hat. And the hat, oh my gosh, this camera. The hat is going to look a little like this. So you go up and you make this big round-ish rectangle-ish thing, oval thing. It's like an oval rectangle. Okay, and then we're gonna draw like this. This might look weird now, but it's gonna look better later. Go like this, and then you make the little dot. And if you want, you can like erase it and make this part a little not as thick. Because I am not that good at drawing Santa hats. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so now that we've done the sleigh and Santa, we're now ready to draw the reindeer. And the reindeer, I know like there's so many reindeer, but I only drew like 5. Like 2 of them are side by side, and then there's just Rudolph leading. So you can actually draw like Dasher, Dancer, Prancer. I'm not good with reindeer names, but I think there's like 8 original reindeer, and that plus Rudolph, that's like 9. And Santa's head is just not cooperating. So, you can draw. I'm only gonna do 2 sets, but you can go back in the video to see like if you want to make like more reindeer side by side if you have like a longer piece of paper. But I'm only gonna do 2 sets right now. So we're not gonna draw the harnesses yet because that's one of the last steps. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw this little tail pretty close to Santa. Okay. And then you're you're going to draw the leg. Kind of like this little squiggly line. And then you copy it, and it just gets thinner. You can pause the video right now to copy this. Okay, now that you've got that done, you can draw the hoof. And the hoof, it's pretty simple. Okay, now we're going to go over. Now we're going to draw the body. And I know that the reindeer does not looks way bigger than Santa, but that's actually how they are in real life. If you've ever ridden a horse, like they're huge compared to you. So okay, so then we're gonna copy that. I like to say you can mirror it, but it's kind of my math teacher says it's like an 8th grade word. So I don't like to use big kid words. I'm just saying. Okay, so now after you've done this, you can go up, draw the bottom of this, and then you draw the front of the hooves. And the front of the hooves, they're actually like, look at the picture. It's like the front one, the back ones are like going out and stretching, and the other ones are just like coming forward. So what you're gonna do for this, you're gonna make an L shape. You go like down and make another upside down L. You make that little last line, tiny line. Then you make the hooves. And then you make the head, and then you can copy that on the other side. And my headphones are falling off. So now the ears are not that big, just like that. Okay, and you can make like these little, the inside of the ear, kind of like a kitty. And then you make the neck. And then you're gonna make the head. And then you go up. It's kind of like a little rectangle thing. And then the horns can be done however you want. I'm just going to show one example of how you could do the horns. So you go up, make a slight curve. You go down. You go out once. And then you go out one more time. Now you don't have to do it this way. This is just one example. So you can actually make the horns however you want. But this is just one example of the many possibilities that could happen. So now we're going to do the other arm. Exactly the same thing. And then the nose, just like this. Copy the ear. And then you draw the little eye. And then you're going to draw the, I think like the harness. It's pretty simple. It's just like this. And then that's where the lead is going to connect to. And then you can just copy the deer on the other side. So you're just copying it. And do the horns. Okay, you can kind of make the little harness barely visible. Okay, and you don't have to duplicate the other arm on the other side so you can't really see it anyway. Okay, so now I think we can actually do the first part of the harness. So what you do on Santa's hands, make a little squiggly line, and then right between the thumbs and the other fingers, you just go and connect it. And this part can be very hard for some people. Like I've tried to teach people how to do it personally, and they really struggled. So um, it might take a few times to get it right. So you can just keep trying over and over again, and then you do it to the other side, but you don't go over. You go on the outside. I don't know why, but that's just life. Okay, so now we've got the first two reindeer done. And then we're going to do the other two reindeer. It's pretty much just the same thing. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. So you go make the tail. You make a little squiggly line for the legs. Make a little that. You do this. Make the hoof. You make the other leg. Other hoof. Now the body. Then you make the L, the upside down L, and then the hoof. And you can make the little line right there. And you go up. Then you copy that. You make the ear. I like kitty cat ears. And then I'm just going to do the same design for the horns. But as I said, you can do whatever design you want for the horns. If you have like a certain design you like to do, feel free to do that. And then the harness. But then we're gonna have to do another reindeer on the other side. But you could actually just do two and then make this one Rudolph if you actually want to. But I'm gonna make two sets of reindeer beside each other, and then just Rudolph. Make the tail, make the leg, and then you make the body, the ear, the horns, when you're doing the one on the other side, you can actually do it in a different order than you did the one on the side that you can see the whole reindeer. And you don't have to do the kitty cat ears for the other side either if you don't want to. Make the body. You can't see the nose because of this reindeer, but now we are ready to do the leads. And if you know, you can do like the little dots patterns on them. Okay, so now we do the harness. We have to be very careful because I'm actually using a pen and my headphones just fell off. So we have to be very careful when we're doing this. And I also have to be very careful because I don't have pencil. So that actually went pretty well. Now the last step is just to do Rudolph, and it's pretty much the same thing, except the nose is going to be hollow, and then you can color it red. So now draw his tail. You draw the leg. You make the body. You make an L. You can make him slightly tinier if you want to. So then you make the upside down L, little line, other line, hoof, then you can make the other one, ear, horns, head. Only difference is that it's hollow. Harness, eye, other ear, other horn. And if he looks too thin, then you can actually make like another line. And when you color, you can leave this white. And then we connect them to both of the harnesses from each side of the reindeer. And now you should have Santa and his reindeer making the Christmas deliveries. I am not going to color it today, or you know what? Actually, yes, I will. With the colors. I don't know what I just did. I'm going to be using the markers because the crayons don't last as long, or the colored pencils. So the colors you're going to need are red, obviously, light brown, not the dark brown. Well, yeah, actually the dark brown. Gray, black, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so with the red, you're going to fill in the sleigh, not the railings. You can leave those white. Also with the red, you're going to fill in Santa, like robe, not his collar. Or not his collar or his gloves, bottom half, and just to the hat. And the one last thing you're going to make red is obviously Rudolph's nose. You can make like little light effects. And I hate it when the camera goes blurry. Oh my gosh, stupid camera. Maybe if I do this, I'm just going to do close up, so it seems to work better sometimes. So there's Santa and there's Rudolph. There we go, that works a little better. So I'm going to put the red away. And with the light brown, you're going to color in the reindeer spotties. With the dark brown, you're going to color in the sack. So from here now, I'm just gonna speed up the video, so you can pause the video and color the rest in. Okay, so now that you've got all these colored in, you can put the light brown away. And now you can use the dark brown to color in the sack. You can put that away. With the gray, you're going to color in the bottom of the sleigh, because it's probably made of metal. Okay, you can put that away. And now finally with the black, you can just color in the hooves. And there we go. So I didn't color in the antlers, but you can color them in if you want to. I prefer to leave them white. So now your Santa and his reindeer should be complete. Okay, Miss Sandy out. Peace.